Welcome! At GradeLink, we want to make sure you can produce beautiful report cards with all the information you need. This video will guide you through how to set up subject-specific assessments below your overall academic grades on your report cards. These are markings given once per term and give additional information to parents beyond the overall grade earned for that subject. In GradeLink, we call these categories subgrades. Here is what it looks like for a teacher to put in subgrades from their account. When they're looking at the grade sheet of a class that has subgrades, they simply click on the Subgrade tab on the side of their screen. In columns along the top of the screen, they will see the subgrades that you have configured. By clicking on the Grade button, they'll be able to enter in the markings that each student earned for the term. Once they conclude the class as they normally would, all the subgrades will appear on your report cards. It's that simple. Okay, now it's your turn. Here is how you can set these up on the administrative side. You will need to go into your Classes tab. Subgrades are assigned to particular classes in your school. Next to each class, you will notice a drop-down box next to the word Subgrades. By clicking in the box, you can select the appropriate set of subgrades for that class. Make sure the class you are adding subgrades to is highlighted from your class list on the right, and remember to save your changes. Now, let's add subgrades for our economics class. I highlight economics from the class list, then I look for my economics subgrades from the drop-down box. But wait a minute. I don't have any economics subgrades available to me as an option. Okay, now it's time to roll up your sleeves and build your own set of subgrades for economics. Here's how. You will notice a gear icon next to the subgrades drop-down box. Click on this gear icon to build your own set of subgrades for a particular class. On this page, you can see any existing sets of subgrades in your school in a box on the right. If I'd like to make a new set of subgrades, I would just type the title in the box next to class type name. Whatever I type in here will appear in the drop-down box next to subgrades on my class page. So make sure it's a title you'll be able to pick out from that drop-down box. Repeat the title in the text box next to Report Section Title. Then click the Add button. I'll see that the title appears in the subgrades titles list on the right. Now I'm ready to type in each of the assessments for economics. Make sure the title of the subgrades is highlighted from the list. Then type in the first assessment next to field name. I'll leave the field order at 1 because this is the first assessment I want to display under my economics grade. You'll see I have some formatting options available to me if I want that assessment to be bolded, indented, or bulleted on the report card. Click Add after you type each assessment. Great! Now teachers can put in grades for these assessments you created. But what kinds of grades can teachers use? Well, that's up to you. Let's put in the grade scale below. Here you should type each of the available grade symbols for your assessments and a corresponding description. A grade order of 1 means it's the highest possible grade, a grade order of 2 means it's the second highest grade, and so on. You can even type in plus and minus symbols. If you would like to use a check mark, you can type CH. Once you've added all your available grades in, these will appear as a legend for teachers when they're putting in subgrades. Remember to assign these subgrades to your class on your classes page, and that's it. You're on your way to beautiful customized report cards that teachers and parents love.